Hey guys, today I'm filming my Shop My Stash for November. This is going to be my last month with my fall makeup products, and I'm looking forward to the makeup more this month. There were a few things like I really enjoyed using last month, but I wasn't as excited as I normally am about my fall makeup. I think I'm overwhelmed by the amount of things I have. I don't know if it's like life or it's makeup or what. I don't know, but I was a little bit less like excited about the things I was using. So hopefully this month will be better. We will see. I've got some new things. I've got a lot of Project Pan things that I'm using. And of course, just some regular old Shop My Stash items. So I want to start by showing you what's in my everyday basket. A lot of things are in either my year-long project, my Charmed Project Pan, or my fall Project Pan. So MAC Fix Plus Fur Primer Spray, the NARS Foundation, Dr. Brandt Primer, Maybelline Primer, which sneak peek for my Project Pan. Look how little is left. Then got the Glow Recipe Primer, Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray, Bare Minerals Liquid Bronzer, Dominique Cosmetics Under Eye Corrector. We've got my NYX and Benefit Concealers, Really Messy Tarte Cream Bronzer, Flower Beauty Liquid Highlight. My face powders are Dermablend and Ciate. And my regular Benefit Brow products in here. Something that I added in since last time would be this Too Faced Born This Way Powder Foundation in Snow. And this is something I think I'm going to try to pan next year, but I am using this right now in the same way that I was using my e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. So I'm using this to set my eyeshadow primer and to clean up under my cheek products. I liked the e.l.f. a little bit better, I think because it was just a lighter shade, but I'm going to continue using this product this way for now. I will be pulling another mascara to pair with my Rimmel, my Next Oldest Mini, so I don't want to forget that. Got my classic warm matte eyeshadows in here, but not too much change since last time, but I'm super close to finishing a couple of these products, hopefully before my next Project Pan update. So moving into the drawers here, I've got primers, foundations, concealers, and my cream and liquid bronzers. So for foundation, I want to pair something that might be a little bit dark with this NARS foundation I'm wanting to finish by the end of the year. So I'm not exactly sure. I might want to play around, but today I decided to wear my Fenty Eavesdrops in number 3, and I mixed them and the color worked out pretty well. So I think I'm going to just play around with this. I haven't used it in a while, so I want to refamiliarize myself, see if I want to pan this next year. So I think this is what I'm going to take out to mix with that foundation. And then I'm not going to pick any other primers or concealers because I really want to finish up the ones in my project. But since I have already hit my goal on my Tarte Cream Bronzer, I do want to bring in something that I recently purchased. The Persona Cream Bronzer Stick in their new shade Mojave. I think that looks like it's going to be a great undertone. I know I love this formula, so definitely excited to try this new shade. So now for powders, bronzers, and highlighters. Again, I'm not picking a new powder. I'm just going to focus on the ones in my project. For bronzer, though, I do want to pick a couple of things. So first one being this Nabla Skin Bronzing in the shade Ombre. And I'm really wanting to play with this now and see if I would like this color more for fall or for spring. But you can see I do have some good use on it. And then I also want to take my Sigma bronzers. So I have got light and medium. So these are the 3 that I want to use this month. So for highlighters, I'm just going to pick one individual one. Let me see where it is. This one, this is the Hills from Ofra. Such a stunning color. This is supposed to be the lighter version of Rodeo Drive. So this will be my single. Then moving down into this chaos of blush and face palettes, I am going to pick a couple. So first I want to take this Sigma Holiday Duo from last year. It is called Glisten and Glow. So I'm going to be using, of course, the blush and the highlight. This honestly looks like a deeper version of the Corday Rosa Duo that I just used last month, which I really enjoyed using. Next, I want to pull out this Pat McGrath Cheek Duo in Galactic Sun. This was from 2 holidays ago, I believe. And this is in my Charmed Project Pan, so I want to pull it For the blush and highlight, the blush is Desert Orchid and the highlight is Golden Nectar. And then look at me, fancy pants. I also just got the Hourglass Snake face palette. So this has bronzer, blush, and highlighter in here and setting powder. I don't know how much the highlighter and the powder are going to work for me, but everything else I think can work with just fine. So I would definitely want to use this. And then I wanted to bring in some powder blushes I know I love, and then some cream blushes as well to make sure I'm getting some use out of those. So some of my faves here would be these Benefit blushes. So I have Pom Pom, which is this beautiful matte color, and Terra, which has a shimmer finish. And then taking these Bare Minerals bronzers. The two blushes that I loved the most that I used last month would be two shimmer finish blushes. So I feel like I'm going to really like these this year again as well. I mean, I already know I love them, but I think I'll really enjoy using them. So we've got Kiss of Copper, which is the medium tone. And then we have got Kiss of Rose, which is the deeper tone. So beautiful. Then for cream blushes, another Persona product. This is Teddy. From one of my favorite formulas that I really need to give some more love to would be the Bare Minerals ones. So this is the Bounce and Blurred Blush and Blurred Buff. And then lastly, I wanted to take this Merit Flush Balm in the shade Fox. So a lot of cheek products are considering that I'm trying to, you know, get all of my November videos done in like 3 weeks because I'm behind, but we'll see. I always have the best intentions with filming, but I will have lots of different work makeup, so I feel pretty excited about the things that I've chosen. All right, so moving on over to the eye products. As I said, I need to pick a new mini mascara, and I'm going to be using the oldest one in my collection, which is Benefit Bad Gal Bang. And my friend Amanda sent me one of the matte Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks in Cafe Noir, so I want to try this. So then moving on to eyes, I feel like I've done a good job using my single shadows. So I feel like I should pick a couple of small palettes. So I think I will pick Sigma's Rendezvous for some easy work makeup, and Flower Beauty Jungle Lights. I'm sure that I should pull out some other palettes, and I might end up, you know, doing that later, and then I'll let you know. But I do want to prioritize for filming to create looks with the new, to me, It's Belle Cosmetics Pixie Grove palette. So for lips, I'm going to start by showing you the things that I used last month. Again, I used my Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in Pumpkin Pie Latte, which is one of their new limited edition fall shades. I told you last time I used it was more of a mauve lip liner, so I wanted to use it to have it be more true to color, which I did do. Really beautiful shade. Then I have a little mini Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. About Face Cherry Pick Lip Color Butters in Nashi Pear and Pamplemousse. Merit Tinted Lip Oil in Taupe. The Vesca Lush Glow Creamy Lip Oil in Ginger Lily. RMS Lip Lights in Bisou. And the Lawless Forget the Filler Lipstick in Cookie. I have 3 new lippies I want to test. Nabla Beyond Jelly in Lunar. Hard Candy Lip Melt in My Type. Hourglass Phantom Glossy Balm in Sense. This is what I have left of my chopping block lippies. Here we have liquid lipsticks, jumbo lip crayons, bullet lipsticks, tinted balms, and then here we have a whole bunch of glosses. And here is everything all put away. It is definitely not ideal to have things here on the side, especially because it crowds my little brush area, but it'll be just fine. So I've got the face palettes over here, the eye palettes here. In this top little drawer, I have some tools. This is just the perfect place to hold these things. I wish my pencil sharpener fit in here. Then in this second drawer here is where I have all of the liners that I pulled from previous months. And then just a few more single shadows to keep in here. I did use some of these last month or the month before, but these are the ones I would just want to keep in to get a little bit more use out of. Then next is a pretty empty looking drawer. This is where I have my cream cheeks, then powder cheeks here, blushes, bronzers, highlighter, a little cheek duo. And then of course over here to the side again, I've got my little everyday basket, and I'm actually filming this part a couple days after I did my Shop My Stash and I finished up my eye primer, so I pulled the Anastasia eye primer from my backup drawer, but I've just got all the things that can stand up over here, powder, some compact products, so just a bit of a mishmash of all of my everyday products. And honestly, this is not the most gorgeous look, but it works totally fine for me. So that is everything in my Shop My Stash for November.